Aries, welcome to your general reading with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader for the rest of 2023. How will the rest of this year pan out for you? This has been an interesting year so far, so let's see what you can look forward to for the rest. I do feel that for some of you, you've made some really dynamic changes, and I really like that very, very much, made some real dynamic changes, and let's see what those changes are bringing you. If you are interested in learning card reading or spiritual development, psychic development, do check out the links for my courses down below in the description. So the card from the Angel Tarot that you've got is the King of Cups, the King of Water, the King of Energy, the King of Flow. I feel it's time, it's like you might have been in this bubble where you kind of needed to be on your own, you needed to work things out, but now it's time for you to open your heart and let your heart flow and let your love flow. Okay, sorry about the barking at the back. So it says trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust, a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, and seeing a counselor. So maybe it's time to get some help and support, but it's also time to open your heart to love. All right? It's time to open your heart to love. It's time to open your heart to the idea that there is someone here that has got the best intentions for you. And you may have thought that this wasn't going to work out. You may have thought like, well, that ship has sailed, it has sunk, it is as missing as the Titanic, it's never going to come back. However, it's resurfacing. It's like it had like little air, like whatever inflatable things inside. Now it's coming up to the surface. So this is definitely a second chance. Definitely a second chance on romance, on love, on life in general. Okay, very, very good. Let's see what we've got for you in tarot. If anything resonates with you during this reading, claim it for yourself by placing your hand on your heart. You say, you take a nice deep breath and you say yes to it. Okay? Let's see, Aries, what is it that we have for you? What is it that Aries needs to know? What is it that they need to be aware of? What is the rest of 2023 holding in for my beautiful, beautiful Aries? Okay, there's a card that flipped around. We're going to make it the overall energy. Not a bad overall energy at all. Things are definitely looking up for you. Okay, so overall energy first and foremost, Six of Pentacles. Quick miracles, quick positive changes. A lot of you may be changing jobs, places where you stay, income, sudden promotions. Let's say maybe you're with this particular company for a long time, you give it your all, or you sort of lost your mojo with them, whatever it may be, and then you get this next thing that comes about. Or let's say maybe you're like an entrepreneur and you have been doing things a certain way for a certain period of time, and now you get the opportunity to do it new, different, next. Okay, and it has the potential to actually pay off really, really well financially, how you feel within yourself, how you live your life, how you feel when you wake up in the morning. All of that I can see definitely improving and about to improve more. Okay, recent past influence for you, or past influence for you, King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Two of Swords. All right, so many of you realize that, listen, it's time for a change. Things cannot go on the way they've been going on. There's a lot of lessons that you have learned, a lot of very difficult lessons that you have learned, but you have also reached the end of learning those lessons. I can also see that you let go of something that you may have been holding on to, from a point of ego. Like it was time to let go, but you were holding on to it, whilst it was always better for you to release, to let go. So a difficult situation has taught you a very valuable lesson. And then you started to work within yourself, you started to work within your energy, you started becoming ready for love, maybe build a beautiful new connection with someone, or work within yourself to be ready to build a beautiful new connection. And then you started to maybe doubt yourself. Well, so I've done all of this work now. Do I reach out to them? Do I give this another shot? Do I give this another chance? What if they moved on? A lot of what ifs. And it's almost like the more you question if this is the right thing to do, the more you got the answer, yes, 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 yes. Okay? So what are you being promised in your current space? I like this, Aries, very much. 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands. All right? happily home life, happily family life, happy, whatever that means for you. This is about dreams coming true. Okay? This is about your big, 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 big dreams coming true for you here, my beautiful, beautiful Aries. Beautiful dreams coming true. Whatever, like, you know, when you were a child or you were younger and what you saw is your dream life and how you'd like to live your life and all of those type of things, all of that is loading for you now. You are ready for it now. And that's why it's happening. You are ready for it now. And you don't have to try so hard. So here's a big thing though. Whatever new it is that you're going into, or next that it is that you are going into, you don't have to overcompensate. Overcompensation often means that there's a fear inside of us. And what is that fear? Because then you are ready to release that. You don't have to try that hard. Okay? Give me just a second. Just a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey! No, no, no. Oops, sorry. I apologize about that, my beautiful Aries. It's my cute little puppy. Well, it's not a puppy, it's like a year and 4 months. But I'm gonna take him for a walk afterwards. That's why he's barking. He wants his walkies, you know. Isn't it amazing how this is your energy going forward, your potential going forward, but isn't it amazing how animals can bring a change into our lives, you know? Like, for example, in my office, I've got a beautiful fish tank. And whereas before I may just rush in and rush out, I will now sit for 10 to 15 minutes and just have my soul calm by that. Or go outside and get some fresh air by taking the doggy for a walk and things like that. So maybe it's time for you to get a pet. Could be a good idea. Okay? Or at least, I don't know, work with animals, go to a sanctuary. But I feel that for many of you, it might be to your greatest benefit to actually get a pet. All right? Page of Cups, or grow a flower garden or something like that. Somebody's heart is really opening towards you. So I see you maybe making some steps towards a connection, and I see that other person also goes like, okay, well, maybe we can do this. Okay, and somehow you are helping that person out of a sticky situation there, out of a very sticky situation. So you are the solution that they've been looking for. Okay, with your person, you are the solution that they've been looking for. Wish fulfillment going forward. I see a very beautiful life. I see a beautiful future for you. Okay? A beautiful future. Let's clarify beautiful, beautiful Aries. So we're going to clarify the overall energy first, the Six of Pentacles. So it does seem like for some reason you needed to get certain things in line first, in order. Maybe your professional things, your money things, whatever. You needed to get things in line first, and now you are in the space where there can be great improvement in that. So maybe you needed to take certain steps and things like that, but now I can actually see that going forward, that some way, something, someone is getting on board, and that is actually benefiting you. Okay, where you don't have to be sort of like maybe like the sole breadwinner, for example, anymore. Okay, could be that you maybe get a nice bonus, or I see for many of you there's a beautiful promotion that's loading here, and I see you giving somebody a chance in the sense of like, you know, you just come here and you just grow and we do this together type of thing. I see it being a very good idea. Okay. So we've got the Five of Cups, Justice energy, Libra energy, and the Ace of Wands. How beautiful is that for your overall energy, for your challenge? Okay, you have been fighting something or someone or some connection or some flow there in the past. You would be like, well, I won't really say ugly fight, but you'd be like, you know what, I'm not really ready for this. I can't do this now. Let's maybe be friends, nothing more than that. You know, maybe you shouldn't be part of my life at the moment because you know, I'm just not ready for it, and so forth and so forth and so forth. There's no more need for that. Okay? Things can really work out beautifully here to the greatest benefit of all parties involved. And I see your heart opening, higher heart opening there with the Ace of Wands. It's like the universe is just lining things up for you for just beauty, love, romance, peace of mind, inner peace. It's like you may have been trying so hard to make things work, but now you're going to a space where, you know, it's like Source is giving you this breakthrough and says, Aries, baba, this is what you've been looking for, you know, this is what can work for you. Let's see that recent past influence there for your Aries. Okay, card meant flying. We've got the Queen of Cups, the Moon energy, which is Pisces energy, which is about your emotions and your dreams and your psychic connection, and also again another Six of Swords. So it's very interesting because this is not necessarily a love reading, but that is coming forward quite strongly. You may have been with someone or separate from someone, but you have both grown as you needed to. It's like you needed to grow apart from one, and like not apart, like separate. Like you needed to almost be, you know, you needed to be here, they needed to be there. You needed to like reach a lot of like conclusions within yourself, and then come together and beautifully work together. So whatever recent connection or whatever it is that you may have made, especially when it comes from the heart, good stuff. Follow your intuition, follow your heart, follow your dream. Okay? If that person was your heart's desire, don't let them go away. Don't let them slip away. Because the two of you can make it through the difficult times together. In actual fact, it's one of those things that build a very strong bond. So you may have needed to say goodbye to somebody there for a while, and you thought, oh, this is it. You know, this is it. I had to say goodbye to them. I'm never going to see them again. This is it for me. And it actually wasn't it for you. It was it in a good sense for you. It was actually it for both of you, because both of you needed that time apart, and now you're ready to come back together again. Okay? Clarifying your current space, current opportunities. And sometimes life will do that. You know, sometimes when something is meant to happen, doesn't just have to be love, but when something is meant to happen, and you know, you're not 100% ready, and what is good may turn out bad, and you're, you know, both, everybody's sort of like goal is for the highest good, then our higher self does step in. Okay? Current space, Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Three of Wands. Things are definitely, there's a powerful turnaround here for you. If you've been feeling that you've been sort of like just scraping the barrel for all of your life, you're about to thrive in amazing ways. Okay? Their heart is opening towards you again. Okay? Someone's heart's opening. So people are seeing you as that person that, you know, who do we give the promotion to? Let's give it to them. Who do we give the chance to? Let's give it to them. So 2 or 3 people might be really standing up here for you, especially if you work in, say, maybe like an office environment and things are a bit bitchy over there. There are people that are actually standing up for you, and it might be people that you won't expect. Okay? You are very much solidifying in your space. Some of you do have that question of, do I move? No. The magic is coming to you. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Okay? You are exactly where you are meant to be. Your motivations are right. Your heart is right. Everything is in the direction that you need it to be for abundance. I want to draw you one more card for that, just for this current space. Page of Swords. Go for what you want. Go for your heart's desires. If there was ever a time to let someone know how you feel, if there was ever a time to speak up for what you want, if there's ever a time for like, okay, so this is what I have, this is what you have, how do we make it work? That time is now for you. Okay? That time is now for you. And it's also now because it will be received really well. All right, so maybe you're dealing with someone that's a little bit between a rock and a hard place at the moment. But once they find their stability, then maybe they might not, that, you know, you might have that space where somebody says, oh, I wish you said something sooner, type of thing. Okay? Now I've made this choice, now I've signed this bond, now it's, you know, that sort of thing. You know, I've signed this lease, I've signed this contract, I've, you know, made this deal. So the time to speak is now. Okay? Let's look at the potential going forward for what seems to be this connection. Okay, so okay, these are too many cards. I'm going to put them back in again because it's 5 cards that came out, which again, 5 is about it's new beginnings. It's the challenges that goes along with new beginnings. The new beginning is right. The challenges are just there, but the challenges can be overcome. So don't get discouraged by the challenges. Okay? So we've got the Knight of Swords, Judgment energy, which is Pluto energy, which is amazing because, you know, there's this huge Pluto in retrograde energy that's coming to a halt. and the Two of Cups. So do you go ahead and just believe that things are going to work out for you? Yep. Challenges are being removed. People with not good intentions, you're seeing, sorry, their true colors and just moving away from there. And I like this because there's no animosity, there's no fighting, there's none of those low vibes happening over here. Okay, things are just going as they're meant to go. And let's say you are living in a space at the moment where maybe you're open to love, but I don't know, you've got a roommate or like whatever's happening. Everything is working out perfectly for this connection. Okay? All right. And just for your life in general, health improvement, mental improvement, everything just improving. Okay? Let's see what we've got for you in Oracle Energy. If it resonates with you, my beautiful Aries, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing so that more people who can benefit from the message can hear it. Look at this freedom. There's freedom coming for you. You may have felt that, most of your life, you just felt like you're living in this gilded cage. Everybody thinks that everything is so amazing, but, in your silent time, alone in your bed at night, in your room at night, wherever, going for a drive, it's just you are being released from almost these do I call it unrealistic? Unfair expectations that were placed upon you. It's this beautiful sense of freedom coming for you. Okay? So that's what I have. Hope that it helps. If any of you are interested in a deeper exploration of your energy areas, then you are more than welcome to book a personal reading with me. Details are below in the description. Till next time. Bye.